Happy Candace. Today is Monday, May 19th. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Valerie. Teachers Today's Day 1 of rotations. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may now be seated.
We will now have a minute of silence.
We'll now give a shout out to our birthdays.
We will now hear from Mr. Luciati.
Come on up here, Mr. Gilbert. You're not off the hook. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome back, boys and girls, teachers. We hope you had a great weekend. Hope you guys are ready to rock and roll. I think I just saw a countdown, like 17 days, 17 days, something like that. That just means you have an opportunity. Everything's an opportunity. It's the opportunity to make the most of it, to get whatever, as much out of it as you can, whether that's learning, fun, memories, good laughs, whatever that is that you want to get out of it, because you only have a few of those days left. Don't forget this Wednesday, last day to become a legend. So whatever you might have to do between now, tomorrow, and Wednesday to get those points to become legend, do it, because that is your last chance. And good morning, Mr. Gilbert.
Good morning.
We are blessed with his presence here this morning because I just learned just a few minutes ago that it's Mr. Gilbert's birthday today. Yeah. And, I wish I could have everybody on when it's their birthday, but it just so happens that it's Mr. Gilbert's 50th birthday today. 50. So that is kind of a monumental birthday, half a century. Half a century, Mr. Gilbert. Does it feel like half a century? Here's what's awesome. I'm gonna read a few facts from what life was like 50 years ago. Could be interesting to hear. But before I even say this, I want you to remember something, boys and girls. 50 isn't even old. It seems incredibly old to you guys, but it's not even old. Yes, Mr. Gilbert has blown out his knee a few times trying to dunk. Yes, he might not run as fast for as long as he used to. Yes, the golf game might have started going downhill, but it is not old. However, it is crazy how much things change from 50 years ago through today, such as the Beatles were still a band 50 years ago today. They were still making music 50 years ago today. Nobody had ever walked on the moon 50 years ago today. Maybe that's not even true. Maybe that never even happened too. You don't know. Seatbelts. Today, your parents could get in a lot of trouble if you, kids, are in a car without a seatbelt. 50 years ago today, seatbelts were not mandatory. Kids rode in cars all the time without wearing seatbelts. Backwards, yep, there you go. Those bench seats you get to just lay down on. A gallon of gas today costs, anywhere from $3.80 to $5, right? 34 cents for a gallon of gas 50 years ago. Boys and girls, 911, what you call an emergency, didn't exist. I don't think they had emergencies 50 years ago. What they did, we were just on our own trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? 50 years ago, boys and girls, you couldn't pick up a phone and push buttons. You had to pick up a phone and dial clockwise. You had one number at a time, let it go back, and then dial the new one. And you had to sit still because that phone was connected to a cord. So you could not go anywhere when you wanted to talk on the phone. The internet was not invented. And could you imagine there were only 3 TV stations 50 years ago? ABC, NBC, CBS. Yep, you had to go.
No remote control.
You had to walk up to your TV, turn that dial, and it was probably staticky too. So you had to adjust those antennas just to get reception right. So, man, a lot has changed over 50 years, but I don't think you have. You look like, no, you look like you're 20 once again. Now, but Mr. Gilbert, hey man, thank you all for everything that you do for our school. You keep PE fun, you make field day happen, you blow out your knee, trying to dunk, and that's always, adventure. But he has a lot of fun here too, and he brings a lot of just humor and positivity to the school. So thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, man, to another 50. Boys and girls out there, wish Mr. Gilbert a happy birthday when you see him today. Do we have anything else? No, we're not staying tuned for anything. So have a great day. Together we are.
That is strong.
Well, we-
All right.
That wasn't too bad.